chills. My jewelry coat is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Let's go. Ripper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way before the deal. Say this one for your photo reel. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I keep it so for real. Who feeling it glowing here? I'm giving their soldier chills. My jewelry coat is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, let's go. At first off the edge like I don't know no feel. See that pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way before the deal.
S-T-R-O. Yeah.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I'm made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up. Never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah. Beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the wrist I was never at the hit. I would never get it off my chest. Oh, I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, you don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it on your head and when you ever...
Coach, the tundra may not quite be frozen, but it's getting there as we work our way through December. The radar today, however, is clear at Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Green Bay Packers. This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Let's get in them holes. What's tight? Tight end's right. What's tight? Tight end's right. Hey, we got 3 down.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
They run again on first down. Cook. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive.
42. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Cousins on first down.
Here we go.
The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook, and a great grab on the other end. To throw again on second down, Cousins. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Cousins on 3rd and 2. And he's got it to Hearns. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
42. I don't think you got it. 49. Check 49.
A first down throw for Cousins. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Slipping into the backfield for the sack was Oren Burks. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen.
Nice catch right there. Brings to mind the sentence, when in doubt, find your veterans.
I used to laugh back in the day when they would call guys like him crafty veterans. You get up in your 30s, you're still playing receiver, but you're around that long at that position, you're doing something right.
Just remember this, when he was young, he thought the crafty veteran was simply a guy who couldn't run anymore. Now he understands a little bit better.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 2-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Hey, Steelers.
Check. 42's
Go.
42's the mic. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
Back to the ground, Cook. And this is not going to do it as he stopped at the 2-yard line. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Too little, Cupcake.
Listen to me.
3rd and short yardage. Cousins to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They moved the ball pretty well there on the opening drive. You think they're okay settling for 3?
I don't think they're happy about settling for 3, but I think you're exactly right with the word okay because they threw it well, they ran it well. Excellent balance for the first drive of the game.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
54, right?
Hey, foxtrot.
Exit. 54.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. He's at the 30. Touchdown, Packers. Evan Ingram, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
I got you, boy.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
First down, here's the run with Cook. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
I got it.
Now Cook running right. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Here we go.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned it. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 from back at their own 10-yard line.
Here we go. Mike's 54.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open man is Ross, complete. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield. I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
319.
55, Mike.
I want that. Give me that ball, defense. 50. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
Now on 2nd and 13. Rodgers is going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving. Converge.
Mike's 5'4", Mike's 5'4".
26.
Mike's 5'4".
Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Mike's 50.
Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Let's get that ball right here.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hughes. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Bear in mind, that wasn't a big lineman back there for the tackle for loss. That was a cornerback.
So are you saying the myth has been shattered? That all of them are not just cover corners? Some of them actually will stick their nose in and tackle when necessary? That's what we just saw, isn't it?
They try again with Cook. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And his kick is indeed good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Yeah, Liz. Inside.
To throw is Rodgers. Going to throw again. He finds his running back, Mixon. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
61, match box, right.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
$13 yards, 1st down, Packers.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. 14 yards, good for a Packer 1st down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And that's complete to Adams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. Rodgers now 7 of 10 here in this 1st half, and he's got a 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 24-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Throwing, Cousins, setting up the screen for Cook.
You ain't going nowhere.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this 1st half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Cousins. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Dalvin Cook is running back, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
Man out.
Cousins. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this 1st half. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
54. Watch the run.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
30.
5-4.
Let's go. Mike's 54. Hey, orbit. 54.
Yeah.
Now Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ben Gideon. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Yeah, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And Ingram hauls it in. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Bravo.
Mixon with a first down carry. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
300.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
To throw is Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
My man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's got to start taking better care of it.
Yeah, really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Hey, Haywood.
Hey, 17 George. Watch 17.
Mike's 57. We got it.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. They give him 27 yards on the 3rd down conversion.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Rodgers now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Linval Joseph able to record his 5th sack of the season. Defense went 3-4. They got some push from the inside.
And this is something in a 3-4 you don't normally get because the nose tackle who got the sack, he's usually responsible or ends up getting double-teamed and sometimes triple-teamed. How about him working his way back and putting the big guy on the ground?
Hey, Alpha. Push him back.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off. He's got Adams on the hookup. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. So another third down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal.
Hey, high 7.
57.
They'll give it to Mixon. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Vikings 8-yard line.
Nothing on 1st down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Rodgers now to throw. Got a man open, it's Ross. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. John Ross hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And once again, the Packers, they're back out in front. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5.
14, Vikings 9.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
3 down, 3 down.
Hey, we're good, we're good.
1st down, here's Cousins. Completes it to Hearns. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Off the play fake, Cousins. Flush to his right. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving up points. But you get even deeper into territory, you get into the red zone, they're going to guard it even more, which means more pressure, more blitzing.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out here in the eye. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
3 down, 3 down.
They'll run for it with Cook. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Preston Smith in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Forced out to his left. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Joshua Jackson there to knock that one away.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And his kick is right there. It's good, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. So with that field goal, this one's now back within a field goal. Maybe not the ultimate result they wanted, but gets them that much closer.
This game is unfolding like a really good book, isn't it? Because I feel like there's a few more plot twists yet to be revealed before this one is over.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. I guess the good news as they start this drive is that they still do have the lead, Charles. If their defense hadn't been able to hold them to a field goal on the other side, they'd be down. But now it's about preserving that very small lead.
It is preserving and maybe stretching it out a little bit, because if you're a starter on that side of the ball, I certainly hope you didn't loosen up your shoulder pads or start to cut the tape off, because if you did it way too soon. They've got to go back out there with renewed vigor, for lack of a better term, and also a good plan. They need points, and they need them now.
27 yards there, a first down.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set them back 5 yards.
Let's go.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. First and 15.
Back north. 55's my guy.
From midfield, here's Rodgers.
You gonna see me and
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 39. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Let's go, D. Tighten it.
Cousins now. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
Cousins now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's first and 10.
Good route here. D-line, get that quarterback.
From the red zone now, Cousins. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown, Vikings. Adam Thielen, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Take over first and 10.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, and what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do.
Check, 55 to Mike. Check, 55 to Mike. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Mike, 30, right there in the middle.
Throwing again on second down. Rodgers. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go. We got this. We got this. 50. Check 37.
From the gun, a give to Mixon. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Alert, alert. 3 down.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On first down, Mixon, and they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hey, 58, 54, Mike, 54.
Tackles.
Back to throw.
Watch the run.
This is caught. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
Here we go.
And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on first and goal.
Check it back.
Here's a run with Mixon. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Mixon trying to punch it in. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow.
So now an extra point doesn't help much. They'll try to go for 2 to make the difference a field goal, and they can lead it by 3.
Hey, watch that. Check. Mike, 54.
They'll let Mixon try and run it in. And he will not get there. He comes up short. And they're unable to push this lead to a field goal as it'll remain a 1-point game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Vikings take over.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you've got a decision. Are you in field goal range or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. It's complete to Diggs. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
This boys came out to play. I've been here, brother. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Don't worry. There's more coming. There's more.
57. Mike, 57. You're not ready. You're not ready.
He'll look to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Jair Alexander that time able to knock that one away. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go, let's bring it.
Now Cousins on 4th down. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Packers are going to win this football game. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Victory all but assured now as they take a knee here, and they're going to escape with a 1-point victory. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Green Bay, the final 2 weeks are going to tell the story for them as they move to 9-5 with the win. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Atlanta Falcons. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the season is really nosediving now as they fall to 2-12. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Jaguars in Jacksonville. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up, I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. This shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Get the beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I didn't grab the few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way when my crew coming through.
It's Coach OBJ and his Dot City squad.
Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's, yeah. Beats, leave me in the street.
Yeah. Aaron Donald's like in-laws. You know they're coming over.
Come on now, let's
Wagner
go.
covers receivers like wrapping paper. Run CMC if you want RAC. The legendary coach, John Madden. In the air, on the ground, Russell can put it down. Miller moves like a Chinese dragon. Jair Alexander covers tighter than a sheet on a Marine's bed. All right, fundamental mirror match. One more thing about superstars. They make every play count. Hold on to that ball, cuz you got one drive to score from your 25. Then it's their turn. Score on this drive, and the pressure's on them.
I smell fear in that offense.
On 1st and 10, Wilson.
Fear in that offense.
Looking left side. It's complete. And the defense ends the play. But not after handing over a hunk of yards. Let's get this started. Fundamentals on offense. Wilson on first down. Rolling to his right. And that throws off target. And looking at second down now. Still 10 to go. It'd be nice to pick up that new set of downs right now. Throwing again. Wilson on second down. Moving to his right. It's Wilson with the rustle and flow. And Wilson has enough for the first down as he slides to the turf. First down on the ground. Nice move, player.
Here we go.
Man, come on, defense. You can't be putting yards out on the curb like that. You gave him that 1st and 10. Don't do it again. On 1st and 10, Wilson.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
And that is...
What? 380. Guys, listen. They gonna need some therapy after this. Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Throwing again on second down. It's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Big hit bearing down on him there. He couldn't hang on. Set to go. Maybe he call a run. Throwing the ball is not working. Throwing is Wilson on third. Tries to rifle the pass. It is picked off. Their pass is...
Let's go, baby. Pick 6 all day. Don't throw my side.
They gotta stop you. But we all know, can't stop, won't stop. 1st and 10. He'll throw it. And his first look is incomplete. Second down. Still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. What you thinking now? Back to pass. And it pops free. That collision just jarred the ball loose. Incomplete on second. Try completing one this time.
Crunch time, defense.
2 by 2. Move.
Mike 55, Mike 55.
Drops back to throw here on third.
Watch the screen.
Trying to jam it into Jones. Defense is there. Interception. And he's free. Going down the right side. Look, this fundamentals team is saying, enough of this. We're taking our ball and going home. Taking the win. It's the fundamentals.
Let's go together, man. Players make big plays, dog.
Playing skills, you did.
Ice
on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist.
Keekly sets the standard for the defense.
Watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist.
Let's go, fundamentals. Mirror match.
I get the money, but I never switch. They saying you switch, you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now it's lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause I on the wrist. But I bet you wanna be famous, They Ella they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not saving, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist.
A first-round win gets you in. But now will your gameplay make you stay? Let's see what you do in round 2. Your ball. One drive. Superstar, you are live. They start with the run. First carry of the game. He'll barely get back to the line of scrimmage. Look, not the time to panic, but understand, you only get a few opportunities with the ball in Superstar KO. Throwing left side, and that's a catch.
Let's go. 48 Mike. Let's go, defense. Alert.
Wilson on first down.
Check, 48 to Mike. How you getting the headache?
There goes the pass. Too hot to handle, and now it's picked off. He could take it to the house. It's a pick six. Touchdown fundamentals. Don't worry, folks. The fundamentals will be back, and soon. Heading to the field with pinpoint accuracy. It's Dot City. For Camara's guide, you're gonna want.
I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real.
Let's go, baby. Drop that atomic bomb.
It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter.
Two-time Super Bowl champ and Hall of Famer, Deion Sanders. Let's go, fundamentals. Dot City.
You better call back up. I'm running in down the finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down when the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason. Knowing you're mad, I'm undefeated. Top dog, making it even.
Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up.
I can't take no off. You better call back up. I'm running in down the finish. I don't play, get down and get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spin. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
One shot from the 25, baby. You get a drive, they get a drive. Score and go for two. Give it up for Coach OBJ.
I just got bags from Prada.
Best put two defenders on Hopkins.
Tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got
Thomas runs some tight routes.
Running these racks up, 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come ahead, never had one.
Looking for that victory. All right, Dot City against the Rhythm.
slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit it. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it.
I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down when the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone.
All right, y'all, here's a trade mo tip. Everyone's got strengths and weaknesses. Let's see what you got. You're 25, one chance to score, and you gotta go for two. First and 10, 75 yards to glory. Superstar KO time, baby.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Check 99. Check right. Check.
First and 10, back to pass. Big man Kelsey tries to bring it in, but it's picked off. Taking it down the left side. If there's one thing that a pass-crazy team like Dot City knows, it's passing. Even the defense want to catch some, making it look pretty. You're a winner, Dot City. Yo, B-Wag's tackling skills are top notch.
She wanna pull up to the crib, we can't dine in. Up right away, couldn't even get a vine in. Straight with the money we aligned in. Tell me how they broke, tryna chime in. Jesus watching over here in diamonds. He the only reason why I do not get violent. Hey, cause he gave me patience.
All right, Dot City, shut down.
When you making bands can make friends. Cause I know they tryna shit like Ray Bans. Got a bad little shorty wasting. And I own it, I ain't gotta pay rent. Hey, I know we the ones that ain't them. Pull both hands together and I'm saying amen. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big, going big. Everywhere I go, they know the click. Way too many wins, they know the shit. They was hating, know they sick, acting like they know me. Cause I'm going big.
Moving on to round two of Superstar KO. Good on you, player. You keep that ball moving, and Trey Mo will keep the crowd grooving. You got one drive to score on him, so get going.
You can't block me. You can't.
First and 10, he'll throw it. Over the middle in traffic, and that's complete. Oh, somebody came to play today. That shutdown defense, known to attack. Y'all know what to do.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
First down, going to the ground. And they take him down after a really nice run. Looking at a 7-yard gain. Puts the offense in a good spot on second down.
Here I come.
Looks to throw on second down. Throws over the middle. And it's... Dot City comes out with some extra DBs on third. He'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And this is caught. It's pulled in by Randy Moss. Shut down. Look at you. I thought y'all were supposed to be a defensive team. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Listen, man, this is your one shot on offense. Can't be turning the ball over in this game. Looking at 2nd down now. Still 10 to go. It'd be nice to pick up that new set of downs right now. Looks to throw. They put their finger down on the map, and bam! That's a sack for Dot City.
Sack all day, baby. Go ahead and take a seat. You can't stop me. Right there, 54 Mike.
We gotta get the ball, D. Get the ball right here. Let's go.
Look at the throw on 3rd and long. Throwing right, and that's complete.
Yeah, D.
All right, it's 4th down. You gotta do something. You're in the... Going to the shutdown passing game on 4. And that is gonna be...
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Y'all came to win, right? Well, get 6 and make me a believer.
I can't believe they let you play.
Here's Vic, 1st and 10. Sliding to a stop with the 1st down.
Let's go, fellas.
They just left a clean slate on the scoreboard. Time to shut them down. Vic to throw from the 50. And now he'll tuck and run. And he'll slide for the 1st down.
We got this.
That 1st drive play calling was out of whack. 2nd drive coming up.
Let's go, D. Let's go. Hey, let's get this. 58.
On 1st down, Vic's got it.
Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy?
And the defense's pain will end down near the 20.
We played to win. 58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 58, boys, 58. 58.
Here's Vic, 1st and 10.
That's the way.
Firing quickly, and that Bumborowski, they recover.
That's our ball, baby. Going the other way.
Double outs on the board. Here again for tug of war. Get in the end zone first and stay out of your own.
Mike, Mike, that's right, baby. They don't want it.
Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, Charlie. Hey, watch the ball.
They'll throw from the 50.
Right there. 54 Mike.
We own them.
Brought down to the curb like trash on collection day.
Here we go. Strong right. Hey, we got 4. We got 4 down.
From the gun, it's Vic.
Two right here.
Over the middle. Hey, diddle. Right down the middle. And all the way home for a Dot City touchdown. D-City taking a double stack of wins into that 3rd round.
Are you ready
okay, that was a test. You made the right pick. Remember, always go with Dion.
You don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Haha, bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast, cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll it when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, now get it. Big Snoop Dogg, it's in the game.
Yeah. One up and up this magic. With the gang, we ball out, it can get tragic. All we got, we gon' let you have it. Stuck in my ways, think I need to change my habits. What would you do if you were me and didn't have it? Look in the mirror, now I'm feeling like a savage. Tell my son I love him, for him I'ma make it happen. Now my dream's reality, not going back to. You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene.